cozy. You want nice.
Hey! 3 things I did do. You hit the pavement, I jerk off
Go
on the
pet
driver's
cat,
side
you
door
grab it.
handle.
This is Ink's house.
He boots up the game with a snarl and a sip, drops in a favor with a villainous quip, rants like thunder, laughs like sin. He's a grumpy old man you're glad lets you in.
Time for a little drinking.
Grumble and grind,
Cheers,
cuss and
General.
rewind. Ink's gonna roast you and leave you behind. From horror to speed runs, it's chaos and flair, but damned if you don't feel safer in there. He'll teach you the tools, call out your bluff. He's rough around edges, but that's real enough. Streamer.bot wizard, Opius king, drops truth like an animal with a dragon's wing. Grumble and grind, cuss and remind. Ink's seen the trolls and left them confined. He's the beard, the myth, the swearing sage. Welcome to Ink's unruly stage. Ain't no gimmick, ain't no mask, just a man with fire and a flask. If you're soft, then mind the door. But if you're real, well, that's what we're here for. Grumble and grind, chaos design. Grab your gear, leave manners behind. Old, bold, and streaming gold. BeardedInk never does what he's told. Let's get this bloody show started.
Oh, hi.
Good morning. How's everybody's weekend going? Happy Sunday. I am fucking cold. I feel like poop. So this is probably going to be a shorter stream. Ooh, but welcome in everybody. How you doing? Hi bye. Swamp Thor, Grats on second. Wizard on third. I hope everybody's doing good. Oh yeah, Wizard, how'd the rap battles go? Still unwell, yeah. I don't know, I feel weird, like I'm hot because I'm wearing so many layers, but also because it's fucking cold, but then I'm also cold because not enough heat. And like I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat, so I'm like I'm in that stage. But I just saved you. It's colder where I am than Denver. I don't know how cold it is in Denver, but it's cold in my house. I know that. It's like -6 outside Celsius. But how are you, Benny? You thought you were gonna have to fight somebody? Oh no. I think maybe that I perhaps fixed the movie poster sounds going out through YouTube. So if you want to test that, Pi, go ahead, see if you can hear it on YouTube. Hopefully you don't. I need to go through all the other sounds and make sure they're set up the same way if this works. One of the artists got mad because he didn't win. There can only be one. Just like a sun catcher. When you deal a fast shuffle, that's all you can give. No sound on the tube. Nice. So I figured out the way OBS routes audio. If you're using the RMTP connection, even if you have tracks selected, the RMTP will gather all audio sources before the routing. So it doesn't matter what channel you put it on, it'll still go through that channel. So instead of selecting tracks to, like you normally would, you know, don't play it on this track or whatever, the RMTP track that you select is basically like your, what's the word? You like your track one, and just everything gets pushed out on whatever track it is that you select. So it's not a, don't play it on this track, it's play everything on this track, and then it gathers everything before the routing. But the fix was to have OBS play the sound instead of the bot. And when OBS plays the sound, it just doesn't send it to that track. So the RMTP doesn't pick it up. Because it's after processing instead of before, like with sounds coming in through the bot. Yeah. Sucks, but, you know, I'd rather have one sub action in the bot than add another media source in OBS, but here we are. You know. Also, oh, yeah, we're on the wrong screen. I changed the chat. So when we're on the main scene, you know, the chat at the top, I've changed it so when we're on Tavern Talk, it'll show the tube and the Twitch at the same time. And then when we're just doing gaming and stuff on Twitch, it'll only show Twitch chat. So it's kind of cool. It's probably overkill, but it was fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's just organizational, you know? That's my thing. I like my shit to be tidy. And I have one scene where like all of my alert stuff is on, and it's just like, it's got like 500 fucking things in it, and it bugs the shit out of me. No one likes some messy shit. Yeah. This is true. Oh my god, it's so fucking cold. Yesterday was so fucking cold, dude. Today is supposed to be colder than yesterday, which really sucks. But then we start warming up, so we'll make it. We'll make it through tonight. We'll be okay. At one point, I mean, it's still kind of early, but when the temperature starts to drop, here I'm gonna have to go run the taps so I don't freeze pipes. Ugh, I hate that. It's such a waste of water. Yeah, getting that Arctic blast. It came in Saturday morning. Gross. Like right now we're like 38, 39 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's gonna get down to like the teens, single digits tonight again, like it did last night. And when you don't have heat in your house, it really fucking sucks. So, you know, but one more day. Hopefully that's the last negative temps we'll have for the year. Spring can come on now. I fucking hate winter. I hate it with a passion. It's the worst fucking season ever. There's no need for it. Excuse me. That's gonna happen a lot. And Saturday I had to going into a heated space at work and then going outside and then going back in and going outside, and not good for the old lungs, breathing in that super cold fucking air and then having really warm air. But I don't know what to work on today. One of the things I want to work on are my alerts. I was trying to, my go live alert, that's what I'm talking about. I was trying to get it formatted, and it's not working out quite right, and I keep forgetting that it's fucked up and I need to change it. So we'll do that. One thing I want to do, because I'm working on another little project and I happen to be using my tutorial bot for it, and I can't undo at the moment. So we're going to go download a brand new version of the bot to answer your questions with. Because why not? But yeah, guys, if you're using Streamer.bot or Speaker.bot or both, and you haven't updated to the latest stable version, which would be 1.04 for the bot and 0.16 for Speaker.bot, make sure you do that. Twitch has made some changes, especially with their hype train events and other events, and the older versions will not work with the new updates. So I could copy and delete. I mean, I could, but I'm basically building on somebody else's bot, and I'm just gonna make a backup and send it back to them when I'm all done. And it's just a lot of extra work. Doesn't matter when I can just open a new one. How are we doing, Barrels? Welcome in. So we'll do that. See? Easy. Done. Oy. My back hurt. I woke up this morning like my lower back, like literally like the lower, C1 to C4 vertebrae right above the tailbone, like fucking hurt. Felt like I laid on a rock or something. It's better now, but I didn't want to get out of bed either, though. Fucking, like, the bed is warm. I have the heaters blowing directly on me, and I don't want to move. Ugh. But here we are, We'll make it. We'll make it. A couple more days are really cold. Tonight's going to be the worst, and then it'll start warming up. Monday will be a little bit bad, but not horrible, and then Tuesday it'll be above freezing, and we can manage with that. So I just wish, really, honestly, like, I know I'm not like sick, I'm just fucking cold and tired of being cold, and but the worst part right now is that I'm starving to death. I literally haven't eaten since Friday. But I also don't want to eat. And like, I tried to eat last night before I went to bed because like my tummy hurt, everything hurt. I was just like, ugh, you know, and I couldn't even eat. And I was like, fuck it. So I'm like, I just want to be able to eat and enjoy it. Fuck. But I'm getting my calories from coffee, so we're okay. It'll pass. But yeah, it's probably gonna be a short stream, maybe a couple hours, but and we probably won't raid out on the Twitch side, just so you are aware. Going in, because I really don't have the energy to hang out with other people and be like, hey, here's a raid, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. Not today. We might. We'll see how it goes, but probably won't. Okay. Anyway, we already have a couple questions, so we might as well get to them. Hey, let's get this over. I need to do the music again. I keep forgetting to add this. Hi. Yeah. Sorry to raid and run, but I'm gonna go poop. Or whatever. Audio, chat music. There we go. Okay. There, now we got some background music. I need to put that on my thing. Maybe we'll do that too. All right. Oh, look who's awake. Oh, did I tell you all the good news about my housing situation? Oh yeah, I do the same thing. Like, I get it, but still, I feel like, you know, the whole networking thing, and I did mention, okay, yeah, I'm excited about that, man. It's gonna be nice. I think, because I know the layout. I've been in that house like 500 times because I helped fix all the shit that was broken and redo everything when 2 tenants ago moved out. But it's got a really large like living room that is separate from the bedrooms and the kitchen. Like, there's doors and stuff that separate it, unlike mine where my living room runs right into the kitchen. It's just open. The whole front of the house is open. And I think I'm gonna put my office in the living room. And because I mean, I have an entire fucking studio set up that I've never fucking used. I have like the softbox lighting. I have like 9 tripods for all the different shit. It will be warmer or better. Yeah, but that house has heat, you know, so it's electric heat too. So it's not like, I'm not worried about that. But like I have the photo studio fucking green screen thing. Like, it's a big like 10-foot fucking green screen with the sandbags to hold it in place and everything, you know, and I got all that shit, and I never use it because there's no room in here to fucking do it. So I think I'm gonna when I move over eventually. It's still gonna be a couple months, but when I do move over, I think I'm gonna go and like set it all up as I'm moving in and see what I think. And I think it'd be kind of cool. You know, I mean, like I got all the lights. Like, I know you can't really, you know, I have like the little fucking, I can't point, but these things. Where's my finger? These guys. I have, you know, like 2 or 3 of those little lights there, and then I have the fucking LED strips and shit. You know, oops, fuck. You know, I have all of that. I just want it better. You know, so am I vegan? No. Salad is not food. Salad is a promissory note that food will soon arrive. You go to a restaurant, you're thinking about leaving, they put a salad down, and that just tells you, hey, wait right here, pal. Something really good is coming. Why am I not muscular then? How do you know I'm not? Have you seen me naked? Could you not tell I wasn't vegan by my non-gray appearance? Hi, Ravenous. How are you?
Fuck, maybe it is a fetish. Shit.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. We got a keyboard warrior over here on YouTube.
Hey, sexy. Do you want to take a look at me, Diddy? I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
It's probably because they're black. Oh, hush your mouth.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Yeah, it's because they're black. Would you shush? Do, 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 do.
There's about an inch of ice on the ground. Wow.
Boom, boom, boom. Tinka, how are you? YouTube is a strange place. Yeah, I know. Guess what you've been doing today? What have you been doing today? What have you been doing today? Oh, dude, shush. You've been doing Streamer.bot and Discord setups? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're good, Tinka. Stop spending money on me on your channel. You thought you were going to get away with it, but no, I saw you both. Fucking 100 biddies, 1 biddy. Stop it. Stop it. You know better. Yes, and you were very grateful.
Dinosaur.
My? What? No. That's what we want. Oh. The Forger. When all's at stake, second chances don't come easy. Trouble comes in 3? Yeah, like the fucking witches from Hamlet. I know.
Go well, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Boil, boil, toil and trouble. Dude, just a minute. Calm your tits. Announcements.
Dinosaur.
Okay. Hush. You fucking woke up and you think you're special. There we go. Should be able to see the text now. You are special. Yeah. Thank you for paying your cover charge. Stop with the biddies. Stop spending money on me in this channel. You know better at this point. I will turn this station wagon around right now.
You want some whiskey? I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
That's exactly the opposite of what I just said. You don't fucking listen very well. Yeah.
Help. That's the bedroll.
So I got the integrations figured out. And
No,
and
I don't.
see,
Yeah,
did
obviously.
a care package, I guess. Where is it? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, that's what the timer's for.
Son
Never
of
mind.
a bitch. Son of a bitch. We. Ooh.
Today I saw a girl with the biggest pair of titties I've ever seen.
Right here at the bottom of us.
Today I saw a girl with the biggest pair of titties I've ever seen.
Let's go.
You want some whiskey? I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Fucking muted. They can't even hear you. Yeah, I know. How rude, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. He's gotta pee, I think. He was asleep when I
Hey, sexy. Do you want to take a look at me ditties? I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
They won't let me talk. 1000-bit queen. No. That's a double angry finger wag. You knock it off. Stop doing it. Stop it. Fucking level 2 hype train. Give me all those fingers. You're gonna get what's coming. But yeah, hi-fi, everything is bad on YouTube. That's why I don't fucking code for YouTube, because until those YouTubers that, you know, go through puberty and gain a little bit of maturity, there's no fucking point. Keep giving all the fingers and something will be coming. They're on to me. I never thought there'd be 3 of you. Yeah, no. And look what you did. I blame you, Ravenous. This is all your fault.
Hey, sexy. Do you want to take a look at me ditties? I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
The link is broken. The link is not broken. I'm not playing a game, so it has no link to go to. Yeah, since I'm not playing a game. Yeah, it is exactly totally her fault. Also, hi Dark, how are you? Welcome in. The link works, but you have to have a game actually open for it to pool the information. It's a limit of the Steam API. It won't just like store. Shut up! I heard you, I acknowledge you, we will go in a minute. Calm the fuck down. I'm talking. It's my fault that you... Okay, so you found me. You're the one that decided to fucking huck biddies at me. Shouldn't have been so sexy. Well, okay. That's debatable. Let's not get carried away. I put myself out there to be found. Yeah. That is why you're here, because I'm sexy. Ooh. You know, my whole YouTube career is actually a mistake. Did you know that? She speaks the truth. Yeah. You've been playing with C# or Streamer.bot? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, well, okay, so I started making little, like, videos, tiny little videos to help a couple of my streamer friends, like with an OBS setup or a Streamer.bot, you know, do this, and it was a lot easier because of, like, time zones and shit just to make a video. But then the videos got too big to, like, send through Discord, right? So I was like, you know what? I have a fucking YouTube channel. I never use it. I'll just put it up there on YouTube. I'll put it as private, you know, and then send them the link or whatever, and then they can watch it. And I did that for like 4 or 5 of my videos. And then I made a new tutorial for a friend that wanted something about Streamer.bot. I can't remember what it was. And I forgot to set it to private, and I left it public, and then I published it. I sent them the link thinking it was private, and then went to bed. All right. And then when I woke up the next day, I was like, why do I have like comments and shit? So I went and looked, and I had like 5 fucking comments and like 1,500 views, and I was like, what the fuck? So then I was like, okay, I guess they're all going to be public from now on. And the rest, as you know, is history. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me take Fur Beast out so he'll stop whining and actually lay back down. I have a nice new treat for him. He loves the pig ears, and I got him a new pig ear.
Oh, hello.
Are sirens to distract BeardedInk? You know, I believe it. Bonky, welcome in. How are you? Just happy accidents. All right, Bob Ross, calm down. You couldn't contain it. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. All right, thank you for the level 2 hype train, you crazy women. Let me stomp. You're gonna get your comeuppance. Let me go BRB. I know it's early, 30 minutes. What?
Wow, we got a new follower.
All right.
That's so cool. Thanks for following.
Thank you for the follow. I think that makes 1,500 exactly. So congrats whoever that was on being 1,500th follower. But yeah, give me like 4 or 5 minutes because he's apparently got to go really bad, so it shouldn't take too long. We'll be right back. We'll get into answering your questions. We have 4 in the queue. I can't point. There it is. If you have other questions, go ahead and ask them now. They will go into the queue, and we will be back in just a moment. Sorry for the early break, but you know, I'm not going to let them shit on the carpet. So we'll be right back, guys. Hang tight. $370 is your final offer, bitch. I will go up to $295. Say, I gotta sell this. You got myself a deal. I know I do. I know I do. Don't walk behind my counter. I will bitch slap the fucking taste out of your mouth. Do you understand me? I will slap you so hard your grandkids will come out screaming. Oh, that's a wolf. That's not a dude. What the fuck? What the fuck is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Joker. Scared the shit out of me. I thought some big ass animal was coming to kill me. Fucking hell. So there's a wolf and a dude, and then there's 3 dudes. Got him. Yeah, you did. Fuck, I was all looking around. I was like, where's this shit coming from? That was not very nice. Oh shit, there's another dude. There's so many dudes. In here in the chat with you, and I just took a phone call, and I'm probably doing everything you're not supposed to do on a live stream, but fuck it, man. It's fun. We already had a bathroom break. Trying to play this game I haven't played in a while. Suffer through each one. All right, well, here we go. Man, this looks like a fucking pickle. Oh, okay. Oh, pear. We started off with pear. Nice. Hell yeah.
Chug.
Oh,
Chug.
God, no. Why is it so bubbly? Why is it bubbly? Just not okay.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
Foam.
I barely know her.
Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. Welcome to the pub. It's this one. Oh, God. Why is... Ah! Oh! It's definitely this wall. Hey! Fuck. This looks like a chapel. Oh, we got penis. We got statue penis. Hey, we're back. Oh, Jesus. Fuck was that?
This place is fucked up. I need to get out of here right now.
See his guts out in a bin.
Oh yeah, it's kind of gross.
Oh, I found... Oh, my... Oh, what the fuck? Oh! Y'all want to calm down over there? The noise you're making. Oh! Fucking hell. God damn it. I need to move that fucking button.
Triple asked, I want to make an animation of getting teabagged. So the goal would to be to either use a gift from TikTok or my YouTube points I already have set. My problem is getting a teabag animation.
I don't like that the... Ah, fuck me! Fucking... Alright, we are back. Thank you for being patient through that. He did go poopies, but now he has his pig ear, so he's kind of content. Did the teabag animation ever get found? I don't know, honestly. Do you remember when we fell in love? How are you doing, Alejandra? Yes. Yeah. Thank you. How are you? Welcome in. It's good to see you. All right. Where are we at? 4 questions. That's good. Let's answer some questions. Let me get over to my Tavern Talk channel. All right. Oh, my chair rolled back. Okay, calm down. Wheels. There we go. Okay, shall we answer a question or two? Yeah.
Hi5420 asked how to have Streamer.bot control the alert for biddies, alert for 1, and others like 69 etc.
It's good to see you too, my friend. Good to see you too. I hope that your weekend is going well. All right. So the biddy control is fairly simple. It's just you set the limit, right? So you have an action that you want. Let me show you on mine. It'll be a lot easier since it's connected. So, for example, we have the stripper tip, right? We have the Dynamone as well, right? So we have Dynamone does the bits from 0 to 68. And then there's another trigger to do them from 70 to 99, which leaves out obviously 69, because if you do 69 bits exactly, you get the stripper. So you just, whatever you want your actions to be for those, or your sub actions, I guess, for those bit ranges, you would just add a bit. So those are found in Twitch, chat, and where is it? Cheer. All right. So if you leave off a minimum and put a maximum, it'll change it to, it has to be exactly 100 or whatever your, if you do a range, so if you do minimum, it'll do that or above. So like if you want an action to only trigger over 100 bits, then you would change it to 100 bits, and it'll, on 100 or 101 or 700 or whatever, it will trigger that. If you want it to be a specific range, then you would fill in both. Right? You need someone to come to your dishes. Do you need to turn anything off in Twitch? No, unless you're using Twitch alerts. Like I have Twitch alerts on, because if you use a Twitch alert, and they have to be triggered like once a month or whatever, but if you use the Twitch alerts, you get the 2 bonus animated emote slots or whatever. So I have them set up and they're all set. I just don't have any browser sources for them. So they still fire. Twitch thinks that they trigger off and they're being shown, but it doesn't show anything because I don't have the browser sources. It does the alert now from Twitch. All right, so that's going to be in your dashboard. And this is going to be fun. Look at that. It's going to be in, where'd it go? Settings? No. Moderation? No. Fuck, I don't remember. It's been so long. Where'd they move it to? Because I know they moved it. Where did they change it to? Oh, the big alerts thing there. Yeah. So you go to alerts. Yeah. So you can see here I have the hype train one set up, right, to run, but I don't use the browser source. I have my own hype train stuff, as you have seen. But then, so I think this one also has like follower alerts and shit. Yeah, so like this is supposed to be the alert when I get a new follower, but I don't have, you know, I got the hype train on there, I got the bit stuff on there, but I don't have any of the browser sources in OBS. So it's like, get fucked. You know, but as far as Twitch is concerned, they are active and they still trigger. They just don't know if I'm actually showing them or not. So that's kind of fun. A little sneaky way around to get the extra emote slots without having to do it. Yeah. But you would have had to have set it up by, because I mean they have default ones when you first create a new alert, but you still have to add the browser source to OBS, so you had to have at least done that. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, that's how. I mean, I figured, you know. Beep. All right. Good luck with that. Good question. All right. What is next?
WYZRD asked what exactly is Streamer.bot.
WYZRD. All right. Yeah, it doesn't matter which alert you use. Yeah, you just have to have an alert, but there has to be one that's going to trigger, I think it's like once a week or once a month or something to maintain. So you'll want to pick something like a follower or a low bit, you know, 1 bit alert or something like that. He said, fuck saying my name. Yeah. All right, Wizard. So Streamer.bot is a companion bot to Streamer.bot. And it is basically the TTS system. So it is another little standalone bot. You can have individual voices for people if you want to. So you would go to like settings and voice aliases. So all these people, the VIPs, have their own voice. And then you can connect, well, what do you got? Amazon Poly, the built-in Microsoft SAPI 5, TTS Monster, Acapella Cloud, Azure, Seraproc, Event, I can't speak, 11 Labs, Google, IBM, and UberDuck are all the engines that you can use. I just use Amazon and SAPI mainly. I have the TTS Monster, but that was from a long time ago when I was doing a tutorial on it. So this list, when you go to users, this is the ones that are currently present in your chat. And that's why you saw your name, because you were there. But you can use this.
He said, Aisha.
Yeah, so there's Hi-Fi's VIP voice. Little French nerd. Canadian French Liam is his voice. Yeah. But you can also set it up to have custom commands. You can have it set up to do events. So like if you know, like when you do a cheer or a donation or a hype train, even whatever, you can give that a voice and give it a message to say, and it'll say that whenever. So like if you reach a hype train, you can be like, hey, we got a hype train started, or you know, whatever, and then pick a voice for it. A lot of stuff you can do with this one as well. You can have it speak out your channel point redeems. So I can make a replacement for Wizard. Yeah. So yeah, that's a thing too. So I can give you a nickname, which can be Wizard. Spelled correctly. Loretta, hi, hello. Happy Sunday and Sunday. Hell yeah. Double happy. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. So when I give you a nickname, even if you don't have a voice like with TTS, it'll say when it reads this name, it'll actually say it as this. So I could actually make this like Poophead, and it would say Poophead instead of Wizard or WYZRD. Yeah. But it also depends on the voice too, right? Some voices will try to pronounce it. Some voices will, if it's not a word, that's not nice. I'll take it away. There. But, yeah, you know, you can do certain things like that. And then you can like ignore this person. You can force them. So everything that they say is run through TTS. Yeah, I have a whole setup video on it, but it's pretty powerful. And then you use that with Streamer.bot. They have Speaker.bot, so you can have it speak. And this is what we use for like the TTS. Wiser, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it depends on the voice. And I have, with the Q system, I have it do a random voice. I think there's like 5 or 6 I have in there that it cycles through. Just so it's not the same every time. But yeah, you can set up sub-actions and stuff for certain people or certain voices or certain things in Streamer.bot, and then it will read that message as TTS. Yeah. I suggest it. It's really, really cool. They, at one point, were thinking about integrating Speaker.bot with Streamer.bot, and then they decided against it, and I was like mad, because I would rather have to just open one bot than 2, but so I put it forth that maybe they should do both. Leave them separated for those that only want one or the other, and then make a combined one for those of us that want both in one, but I know that's a lot of extra work, so probably will never happen, but yeah. But basically, that's what Speaker.bot is, just the bot for TTS. And that's what I use for all of my TTS, all the speaking commands. I have that the hello channel point redeem there on Twitch, you know, that says, you know, it interrupts, and basically so I can hear, and it'll say, hey, so and so saying hello, respond to their message. That's done through Speaker.bot. All my VIPs have their own voice, so they get, you know, their own special little sound that they can use with the command. Or then I have the mascot, which has his own voice too, the little bat, you know. So you can do a lot with it. It's really cool. And I do have a tutorial somewhere on basic setup. I know the new version is a little bit more, but the setup is all the same, so almost identical. So that one would help you. You get to know the basics anyway. Did you finish that pig ear already, you fat fuck? Did you like it? Okay. Good. I like to give them little treats every now and then, you know, above and beyond. Yeah. Alright, let's answer another one while we're on a roll and I'm not doing anything.
Wist asked, what is the exact height of a Twitch extension?
What is the exact height of a Twitch extension? You can set them. Well, the developer can set them. So it just depends. Like the ones that we use for like Disrupticast and that. I think they're 520. Shut up. So these are all like 520 by 300. But you can make them whatever size you want. If you're the developer, you can set it to like, I think 300, it's either 300 or 320 pixels across. But the height, you can have it be, you know, I think it has to be over 100 pixels, but up to 520. But most developers make them the full maximum size, yeah. Yeah, so to help you with that, I did the math, because I used to have, hold on, let me find them. I had panels that were, the panels were images, and I had all of the text on the image. Let me find them, here we go. So they look kind of like this. So this is like, you know, the whole panel, right? And then I would just upload those as an image, right? For my panels, so that way all of my panels were the exact same size and they matched the full length extensions that I had. And they are... $320 by 532. King, how are you? 320 by 532, and if you use that as your image size, it will match when it gets put in Twitch with these. Because these have like a little hidden margin of like 2 pixels. So if you do like 320 by 530, they'll be off by a couple of pixels, which most people won't notice, but my OCD thinks it's like the Grand Canyon. Excuse me. Yeah, so these obviously are links, you know, and you can't, I mean, you can have your picture go to one link, right? So if we wanted to add a new one, I can add an image, but then I can make it so that the whole thing, you know, goes somewhere, right? Obviously, like the Discord, right? So, but that whole entire image would go. Is there a default one now? There wasn't when I was doing it, so yeah. But yeah, if they only have one link, then yeah, the images, that's what I was doing before. Here, with these, you know, like this would go to my Ko-Fi page, and these were all my stupid sponsorships, and you know, then my Discord and TikTok and YouTube and all of those. I had one for all of those, and those would go to those pages. Yeah, Canva takes a little bit getting used to, and they've made some changes in the last like 8 months that I really don't like, but I don't use all of those features. I just like ignore them. But you know, it can come in handy for things. You think it's a Twitch banner? Yeah, probably. Like their offline images and stuff. I know they had those. But yeah, anything that you make is going to get scaled to 320 pixels wide. So if it's smaller, it's going to make it bigger. If it's bigger, it's going to make it smaller. Sorry about the ads coming up on Twitch, guys. We'll be right back after word from Twitch's sponsors.
Hey, listen.
But the height is what will stay whatever you set it at, right? So that's why I do the 532, because that takes the margin of the extensions into account and all that, so it makes it line up pretty perfectly. Which I need to... I took away all of my extensions while we were testing. while we were testing Disrupticast here, but I need to add them all back eventually. We'll do that eventually, I guess. Yeah. But good question, man. Yeah, it took me a little while to figure out exactly what, because I was doing 530, because if you look at like the developer tools and you hover over the panel on the extension panel, it'll tell you it's like 320 by 528 or something like that, and you're like, oh, okay. And then so I made mine that size, and I was like, oh wait, there's an invisible margin that's added like 4 pixels, so I made it 532. But yeah, if you do 530, if you do 320 by 532, they'll be pretty standard as far as all extensions go, because most extensions use the full width and height. Cool. All right, we got another one. Did you just fart into the heater? You foul fuck. Oh. Oh, it's in my eyes, dude. Foul fucking beast. That's gross, bro. Farty pup strikes again. Yeah, he does. He sure does. I think yours only works on Twitch. Remember, I got rid of all the shit for the YouTube side, remember? Haven't added it all back yet. Literally, I got a party pup fart in my eye. This is not good. That's gross. It is on my to-do list. I've been looking at that all day. Set up the tubes for the Tavern Talk stuff again. I'll get to it. Back from the Mads. Yeah. All right. Welcome back. Sorry about the ad break, but yeah, there you go. So 320 by 532, standard, easy, uniform, looks good. So, all right, what we got? 2 more? We got another one? All right, let's go.
Hyphy 420 asks, is it possible some of the channel redeems could also send a message over here for us lonely viewers?
Is it possible some of the channel redeems? Yeah. Again, that goes into the, I need to set everything up. Also, I lost one of my shoes. Oh, there it is. Doggy stole one of my shoes. Do I have these? Oh, I have them on the wrong feet. That's why. Okay. The mute one. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, right? I mean, we've only been back on Tavern Talk on YouTube, what, 3 times now? 4? And I keep obviously forgetting because I get so busy, but yeah, I wanna just do it with one bot. So I've actually set up some of it. And I have like shit. Where's my start? So I have this right here. So if the title is Tavern Talk, then it's gonna do all of this stuff. Turn it on, turn things off, turn other things on or whatever. Otherwise, we're only gonna be streaming on Twitch. So it just does the opposite of that. I just need to add this kind of stuff in for some of those other things. It's just one of those. It's not hard. It's just tedious. And when I get down to like, oh, I have nothing to do, I need to go to bed soon, but I have an hour, let me work on something, that is not what I want to work on. So it just keeps getting pushed back. Excuse me. But now that Quotientary is done and I found the cold socket for Disrupticast, So once I push out version 1.7 of Disrupticast and y'all start testing that, then I will probably have more time to work on that kind of stuff. So I've actually done quite a bit. No, it's not. I'm still like a version and a half on the panel ahead of y'all, so there's no point in it really. But I've done a lot recently. We did, let me see. What did I change? Here we go. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Get out of here. Fuck, where'd it go? No, that's the update. Oh yeah, what's here? Will you let me go back? No. Okay, so I have basically these 3 left. One more for the extension, and I'm debating whether I even want it or not. And then I need to redo the entire queue system so that shit doesn't get overwritten when mass button presses come in. It's causing audio desync. And I think once I do this, once I get the queue system done, we're going to push 1.7. And then I have the audio selector, which I have to build an entire audio player inside dock. Otherwise Windows won't let me, or won't let the program change the audio output source. This is the limit of Windows. It's stupid. So I actually have that in place right now. And even if you change it to a monitor or a headset or speakers or whatever, it doesn't. It just plays through whatever is set to default. So the only way around that is to basically, I mean, it's a little more complicated, but basically I just build a audio player and then just play it through that. And then you can select the audio source. So what I'm probably going to do, don't be sorry. I mean, it's going to come up, right? So glad we found it now. But once I get the queue system situated, I'm probably going to push out 1.7, and then I'll save this for like 1.8 because it's going to be like the last major feature before public release. So we'll do 1.7 with the changes I've made now, plus the queue system, the new queue system, and then 1.8 will be with the new audio selector. And then of course, if y'all find any bugs or anything, we'll fix those. And then version 1.9 might be the final test, and version 2.0 will be the public release, is my hope. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually work on the queue system this weekend. You got to start dinner. What are we having for dinner? So I'm fucking starving. What are you making me? What do you mean before you go? I don't like the ... dots.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for us.
Hey, sexy. Do you want
Tinka.
to take a look at me, diddies? I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
You know, by now, you know better. And between you and Ravenous and Queen I swear, the fucking finger wag fetish is getting a little bit out of hand. Alright? I know why you do it. And it's not to be disobedient. I mean, maybe a little bit. Thank you. And thank you for all the support earlier as well. I do appreciate it. Not required, and you need to stop, but I do appreciate it. But you're a naughty girl? Don't tell me that. I'll show up on your fucking doorstep. No clue what you're doing yet? You'll go figure it out? Pasta's always a good fallback. Very robust and can do a lot of things. Plus, it gives you energy the next day. Yeah. But yeah, as far as Doc goes, that's where we're looking. So I'm hopefully, I mean, it is February 1st. Happy February, everybody, by the way. Also, is it just me? Or like, did January 2026 not take 18 and a half months to get through January like it has the last 4 years? Like it seemed to go by at a normal pace. Like it seemed normal, unlike 2025 and 2024 and 2023 when January lasted like a year and a half. And then we went to February and then maybe March and then it was like November. Chicken marinara over some fettuccine? Fuck yeah. I'll be there. Sounds amazing. I was just thinking about that the other day. You feel like January was a whole year? You know, to be fair, Wizard, you went through a fucking lot the last few weeks. So, I can see that. Chicken parm. Yeah. You started your quickening? Is that like where you don't cut your fingernails too low or else it bleeds? What the fuck is a quickening? Do you just like speed walk everywhere now? What's going on? Soup and sandwich? I mean, you can't go wrong with a little grilled cheese and tomato soup, am I right? That's probably what I'm gonna do tonight, to be fair. Time is no longer as long. Yeah. I know time is relative. Obviously, time is also a man-made construct, and I get all that and I understand it, but I don't know. Ever like the last 3 or 4 years, it just seems like the winter months, January, February, just dragged fucking ass. And then you go to bed one day and you wake up and it's fucking like almost Halloween. You're like, wait, where did fucking summer and all that shit go? But this year, didn't seem to happen. So January's already over. It didn't take fucking forever, at least for me. So maybe things are kind of getting back on track, and I like that. Yeah. I need somebody to come walk on my back. Any volunteers? Who's gonna like lay on the floor or on the bed and just have you like walk up and down my spine? Anybody want to do that? You will? Fuck yeah, let's go. Summer drags on forever. You prefer cooler temps? Alright, you're fucking weird. Get out of here. Okay, don't go. We like it when you're here. I cannot stand being cold. I would rather sweat than shiver any day of the week. Any day of the week. Yeah. I mean, I was born on the hottest day of the year. A record-setting hottest day of the year for, it was like, I think it set the record after like 60-some fucking years. Raised in the fucking desert, I know how to cool myself off. Right? I don't know how to warm up. Once my bones get cold, I'm fucked for like 3 days. It doesn't matter what I do. Yeah. I fucking hate being cold, bro. Hate it with a passion. I mean, I don't like being overly hot either, you know? I used to. Like when I was younger, I was like, fuck yeah, bring on the 120 degree days, let's go. Now I'm like, if it goes above like 78 or below 73, I'm uncomfortable. Let's just keep it right in this little window. Which doesn't happen literally anywhere on the planet, but you know, we can dream. We can dream. You don't want to sweat just looking outside. Yeah. See that? I mean, that kind of shit, that doesn't bother me, right? Like I don't know. I know everybody's different, but it's like, for me, you know, I can sweat. I mean, we sweat in the winter too. You actually sweat more in the winter. You just don't know it because there's no like liquid. But you're a ginger. Well, that explains everything. Literally everything. All right, hold on. I gotta DM Queen my address so she can come walk on my back. You weren't made for the sun, yeah. You think God's punishing you because you're a ginger? You just got excited? Me too. Hubert, my man. Welcome home. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Miss your face, my dude. I'm gonna kidnap Queen Mai. Yeah. Queen Mai and I are gonna go, I don't know, some basement somewhere. You'll be on the East Coast in March? Without doxing yourself, where are you now? That was the last of that copy. Idaho? I lived in Washington State for like 12 years. Pacific Northwest can suck it. "300 days of rain, 365 days of gray." Ugh. Beautiful country. Beautiful. The mountains, the fucking plains, but fuck, depressing. It's so green there. Yeah. It's a toned down green because there's no fucking sun. You can only see like shades of gray. Yeah. It wasn't bad. I had a lot of fun when I lived there, but ugh. I just, ugh. Can't do it no more. Can't do it no more. I need seasons and color and less rain and less clouds and less hippies. I mean, they were mainly around Portland, but still. The sun has a unique look in southern Idaho. Yeah, does it look like a potato? Bad joke. Yeah. Always shining. Yeah, I thought it was fucking hilarious. When I first moved to Washington, I was watching the weather, which I don't know why you need to watch the weather in Washington. It's like, oh, fair, kind of cold, a little bit of wind, and it's gonna fucking rain. That's all you need to know. But there was a day when there were no clouds, right? They literally have a term that I've only heard in the Pacific Northwest. I have never heard it anywhere else, ever. They have sun breaks. Yeah. It is so cloudy so often that when the sun actually does come out, they have a fucking term for it. It's more rare than like a fucking leprechaun. I swear to God. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck is a sunbreak? Dude. Oh, it's when the clouds move a little bit and the sun kind of shines through. Jesus. I knew right then that I was like, well, okay. I need to get the fuck out of here. Good Lord. Yeah. I remember driving I-5 through like Seattle down to Tacoma, going to like Olympia or whatever, and you turn that corner where it does the split to go to like Seattle or continue to Tacoma, or I mean Olympia or Tacoma. And when you turn that corner and the sun is there, and like there are more wrecks when it's sunny than there are when it's rainy in Washington. Because they come around that corner on I-5 and they're just like, blinded by the light. Yeah. Because being cloudy for 300 days a year is depressing. Yeah. But, oh my God, no. Like, northern Portland, most of Washington, well, western Washington, eastern's kind of, and even a little bit of, like, very, very northern California is some of the most beautiful country I've ever seen. Like, it is gorgeous, but fuck me. So depressing. Like, I'm like, can we have color? Can we, anything? Look. After like 3 years, I'm like, let me just slit my wrist so I can see some fucking color. It wasn't that bad, but you get the idea. But yeah, it was, and it was funny because like I was a writer, right? And I wrote novels and screenplays and all kinds of shit, right? And before I moved to Washington, I was in a tear where I was doing probably 20 to 30 pages a day. Just random, you know, I was either working on a novel or my screenplay, sometimes both, sometimes short stories, whatever. 20 to 30 pages a day, you know? I mean, we're talking like, you know, 5,000 to 9,000 words, right? And I get to Washington and it got so like creatively depressed. I wrote 5,000 words in 6 years. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Washington zapped my creativity like completely, which is I think why I hated it so much. I was like, I have nothing. I would sit down to write and I would just be like, I got nothing. I was building websites at the time too, and I'd go and pull up, you know, FileZilla or whatever and jump on the FTP and be like, I got nothing. It sucked. But yeah, if they can make it beautiful like it is, and then also not so fucking depressing, I'd stay there forever. But alas, oh, look at that. We got one little question left. Look at him. Oh.
000 King 000 asked, is there a way I can change the audio track source for a sound that is used in a redeem? Currently I have a sound that plays through desktop audio, but I've created separate audio tracks for game, Streamer.bot, etc.
Yeah. Step 1, disable desktop audio. I think there's like a 2-hour audio tutorial. Just kidding. No. Where am I going? You think you just have it muted at the moment? All right. We'll go through this real quick. Let this load up. All right. So in your settings, you have different areas for audio as well. But the audio, all of these global devices should be disabled. You should make your own for all of them. Your microphone input should be its own. Don't use, you know, the defaults or whatever. All of these should be disabled. You set your monitoring device here. Don't use this. Don't use default here either. You want to select whatever it is you want to hear on also. And then your output. You're on Twitch, right? So you can set all these to 320 for your bit rate to make audio sound better. But you want, for your streaming, just use the AAC, it's fine. But yeah, and then once you do that, then you can make your own, like you have for game, you know, whatever. Thanks, Fi. But yeah, so like what I do, I have the plugin, right? The Wind Capture Audio plugin. It is a skeletonized version. Hold on. There we go. A skeletonized version of the plugin has been added to OBS as of like version fucking 29 or something, 28. And that's what this one is, the application audio capture beta. This is the built-in one. I don't use this one, but it basically kind of does the same thing. You just pick what window you want to listen to. So we got Discord, and then we can just name that one, you know, fucking Discord. All right, oops. Oops. But then you can have one for your games. The one thing I like about the plugin, and I'll show you, let me go over here and we'll grab this one real quick. Where's my games? There it is. So this is the audio source for my games, right? This is with the plugin. And all I got to do is add the game once, yeah? So whatever game we're playing, you know, or whatever, it's going to be in this list. And then we add that executable to the list and it's there forever. And anytime I load any of these games, that audio is going to come through. And of course, I'm only going to be playing like one of these games at a time, right? But you can see how many I've added over the years. Right. So if you disable in the settings, everything, you have to create your own, or else there won't be any audio. So you will have to create one for the microphone. You'll have to, you know, and obviously that's a audio input capture. And then you just set it to your microphone. And then when you talk, you know, it's there. But this way you can control everything individually. And like, that's what that plugin does. So like we have, you know, our music coming through, we have Discord, the games, like I said, I just showed you, put all the games into one. I have Spotify, but when you do that, hold on, let me bring this up again. Audio, we're going to go here. So when you do that, right? So my bots have one, I can control what track they actually play on. I can control whether they're monitored or not. Now, when you use the plugin, monitor off is just what it is. You don't want to ever change that. But you can see here, you know, I got Discord going out to Twitch, the Twitch VOD, my recordings, and to YouTube. I have my microphone doing the same. I have my browser sources going to Twitch and to my recordings, but they don't go to the VOD or to YouTube audio because there could be copyright stuff on there that YouTube's gonna like smack my hand for, right? So you get extra control, and then the bonus is you have all of these individual ones. So if your Discord is too loud, you can change this without changing the volume of every fucking thing, right? You know, my game is a little bit too loud, I can turn it down. Boom. Don't have to change anything else. And then we change games and it's a very quiet game, I can turn the audio back up a little bit, you know, until it's comfortable for chat. Which is one of the cool things I think with the plugin is basically it splits your audio, and one's going to go to your output device, which is your headset or your speakers. And so you make everything comfortable in your ears first. So you set like the volume of the game in the game so it's comfortable for you. You set your Discord calls and stuff so they're comfortable for you. And when you change these volumes, it doesn't change it in your ear. It changes it only what's going out to stream. So if stream's like, hey, I can't hear whoever you're on a call with, but you hear them just fine. If you crank this up for the Discord call, it's going to get louder for stream, but it won't get louder for you, right? And then again, also because I have multiple inputs, each one is their own thing. Whereas on the desktop audio, anything coming from the desktop would be considered bibbity. Anything coming on the desktop would be considered desktop audio. So your music, you know, your browser sources, your game, if you adjust the volume for one of them, you're adjusting the volume for all of them, which is kind of shitty, right? So that's why we do that. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. How are you, Bibs? I assume our stream is over. Yeah. We rated Emporia. Okay. Hi, yes. Yeah. But yeah, great question. But yeah. You couldn't move the bowl? Oh no. Oh no. To be continued. The way you just gotta wait for it to like dry and harden and stuff, and then you can move it so you have counter space to do the next part. Do you have a place to put it? Oh, okay. Cool. Excuse me. Cool. So, but yeah, King, great question. Hopefully, does that answer it? Are you satisfied? Do I need to go into more detail? You want a link to the plugin?
You want to file free?
What the fuck is that? Fuck off. Excuse me. Do. There it is. What? You're not satisfied? You never. Well, you know, I'm only one man. I can only do so many things. We didn't think about the transportation. Right, so here is the link to the OBS plugin that I'm talking about, if you want to check it out. Also, that link that Hi-Fi linked, or yeah, the tutorial that Hi-Fi linked to earlier is a 2-hour long tutorial of mine, but it covers everything about OBS audio. Of course, there's chapter markers too, so you can just skip to the parts you need. But I talk about the plugin in there as well. Sounds like a lonely life. Don't you have a honey? OBS crashed. Oh no. What do you mean alone? Doesn't mean the honey satisfies. I mean, fair. But then the question becomes, well, why not? But I'm not Dr. Phil, so, you know, live your life. That is a great question. It's a simple one. I don't know. I've been alone so long. I'm about 95% confident my virginity's grown back. I mean, I'm not a biologist, so I don't know how it all works for real, but pretty sure. Yeah. It's always the man's fault. Well, yeah. You're very welcome. Yeah. And if you have any follow-ups, even after we're done with the stream, and this goes for anybody that ever asks a question, don't forget, in the Discord, we do have the booth section, which is all like the tutorials and links, and we also have a channel in that section called Tavern Talk, where all of your questions are posted with links to the Twitch and YouTube VOD and instant live replay, so you can go back and take a look at the answers. And then we have the help section in the patio. So if you have a follow-up, you need extra help, how do I do this, how do I set this up, blah, 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 then, you know, you go. Audio and mic in the settings need to be enabled. Yeah, that helps. That helps. Yeah. But yeah, if you get Time King, honestly, I mean, I know it's fucking 2 hours and it's kind of boring, but if you have free time, or you can stalk him in his DMs. That's just, yeah, no, that's only for you. I'm still waiting, by the way. My DMs haven't lit up yet. But yeah, check out that tutorial because I know it's long, but pretty sure you can learn everything you need to know. But that's why it's long, because it is a complete Your DMs never light up, yeah. I'll slide in your DMs, Wizard. Was I supposed to say? I don't know. You're the one that said you were just gonna fucking stalk in his DMs. I just was saying, apparently it's not me, because I don't have any. Oh boy. Yeah. Quaid my eyes like, give me that address so I can come stomp on your spine. Sweet. Although that would be amazing, to be fair. Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Ugh. Luckily, I think, let me double check. Yeah, it is not going to be as cold tonight as it was yesterday. So it looks like we've made it through the worst of it. One moment you'll send me a DM. I mean, it's gonna be all right. Yeah. Once we get to like Monday, we'll be above freezing, and it looks like it gets warmer from there. Better not be cold as fuck again on the weekend. I'm done being cold as fuck. Me? No. I am Gulf Coast-ish. All right, Mai. Calm your fucking little snack ass down. Damn. Yeah, we're doing that cold as fuck on the weekend that's coming to you right now, and it sucks. That's going east. And last night was fucking horrible. So. Yeah. So tonight it'll get below freezing again, and then it won't be below freezing for hopefully ever again, but at least for a while. So, I'm alright. Just gotta make it through tonight and I'll be okay. Don't tee-hee me, girl. Alright. Is that all the questions we get? Is all? You guys know everything now? You have a question? Raven has been super helpful. Hell yeah. Why do I like men? Men are great. Women are great. Dogs are great. Cats kind of suck. Yeah. That's good. Go vegan. Wow. Why? Why would I want to fucking hate myself? Hold on, guys. We got another keyboard warrior here. It's good stuff. You're all about the meat. Yeah. We know. Aw, he's just gonna make another account and come back. That's okay. At least they haven't figured out how to use the GTS yet. Go vegan. Is that a sports team? They kind of probably suck. Pissed you off. Fair? I mean, you are a bouncer. You do have final say, so it's fine. At least this one could spell. The last one couldn't spell. Whimp. Cool whip. Yeah. Yeah. Whimp. Whimp. Yeah. Your dark temptation. You know it. You fucking know it. Go vegan? No. How are you, Dave? You too? Yeah. Dave's been after my snacks for a while. I have to? No, actually, I don't have to. Yeah. But you know what? I do like vegans, you know, because if humanity ever gets to the point where we have no more meat, we can just start eating vegans because they're the closest thing to grass-fed. So it'll be fine. Yeah. Just got home from work? Nice. Welcome home. Yeah. It cracks me up though, because vegans are like so anti-meat, right? They're like, oh, fuck meat, da 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 da. But then everything that they have, they make it look like meat and taste like meat. You could just eat meat. It's fine. It's what we're designed to do. I like vegans, but I couldn't eat a whole one. I probably could. Small bites, chew a lot. Once you get through that gray exterior, it's okay. Yeah. I'm anti-meat. Good. Thanks. I don't really like Vienna sausages, so. Why is the exterior gray? Because they're fucking vegan. Yeah. We don't eat meat. We just make everything taste like meat and look like meat, but just fucking eat meat. You know you want to. Do I drink milk too? Oh. I eat eggs and cheese and shit too, because I enjoy my life. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Stocking some vegan stuff and they put in big letters. 21 grams of plant protein. Not a good source of protein. Well, it's plant protein, you know? It's kind of almost the same thing. It just doesn't have any of that. Breaded cauliflower. Cauliflower sounds like somebody, or tastes like somebody cultivated a fart until it grew into a plant. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah. Your meat needs to be meaty. I mean, yeah. Bacon and steak, yeah. Cutting out all the carbs and shit. It works. I don't know. I just like food. Food tastes good. I fucking eat it. You disagree, and you're well, you do know your farts, yeah. Is bacon healthy? Who gives a shit? Breathing isn't healthy. See? Has all the salts, proteins, iron. Yeah. does have the fat. Yep. My opinion isn't. You know, you're the one that came here and asked me, so, you know. With a little splurge. Yeah. I've never met anybody that was sane that ate a salad and was like, boy, I'm full now. Fuck. I think I'll have some tofu. Did you say sane? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Dave. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, exactly. It was a chicken salad with bacon bits, though, so it was okay. Yeah. I love that vegetable soup is made with meat broth. That cracks me the fuck up. I eat salads. I love salads. Yeah. I also love meat. Yeah. And I'm gonna fucking eat it. I used to buy a whole cow and a whole pig and have them slaughtered right there on my property.
I do like sausage. I do like sausage a lot.
I sound like a fool.
Hell, you could have a sausage taco.
Yeah.
I'd be
You're
down with
proving
I'd
that
like
you
meat.
are one.
Give me
so
meat.
Keep
I want
going
meat
with
in my
that.
mouth. Put it in there.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse, vegans or Christians. They both want to push their fucking nonsensical, outdated, fucking ridiculous views on you. You should do this because it's working so well for me. Really? Because you're not doing too well there, pal. Go be happy with your life. Have a hamburger. It'll be fine. Why don't I stop pushing meat into my mouth? Because fucking meat is amazing. Yeah. Pork, chicken, turkey, beef, fucking alligator, crow. Still warm. Yeah, it's the best, dude. So, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. All right. Keep pushing that algorithm. That's fine. Appreciate it. Yeah, we did in Honolulu. We did the pigs. You know how they cook them underground. They dig a pit in the fucking sand and shit. Oh my god, dude, so good. So fucking good. Yeah. Not really here, but over on YouTube, we have fucking 8-year-old fucking keyboard warriors. Yeah. You did, yeah. I haven't had the box version, but I've heard it's pretty similar. How long did that last, Bivity? Okay, yeah, one day, yeah. Kirby went vegetarian, vegan, whatever. It was about 6 months, I think. And, you know, I was cooking dinner and I would do it, you know, for her, you know, whatever. I don't care. You don't want to eat the meat, more for me kind of thing. And, you know, I came home one day, we were sitting there watching a horror movie or something or whatever, and I'd gone shopping and I pulled out like 4 fucking sticks of beef jerky. Started munching on them. She was just over there like eyeing me. So I was like, you want one? She's like, yes. And so she ate one. And then she realized how much she missed meat and has been normal ever since. He almost ended up in a relationship with a vegan. Ugh. I mean, you know, if that's what you want to do and you don't want any joy in your life, then go ahead. You know, I'm not going to stop you, but whatever. Oh. Yeah, I don't, you know, and like, you know, if you are vegetarian, pescatarian, vegan, whatever, cool. You know, live your life, king, but I'm also sorry. You quit drinking before you quit eating meat? Yeah, same. No. My. They're gonna learn one day. You just did that? What? Quit drinking or quit eating meat? Come teach you? Don't threaten me with a good time. Who am I to say no to free drinks? Yeah, you know? You quit drinking so you can still have some meat? Dude, let's just put bacon in beer and call it a day. Fucking why not?
Hey, sexy. Do you want to take a look at me, diddies? I'm a fine-looking strumpet.
Look, I will turn this fucking station wagon around right now. Whataburger sounds so good. We have one Whataburger here, but it's not Texas Whataburger, so it's kind of shit. I mean, it'll do the job, but it's not Whataburger. It just has the Whataburger name on it, and I'm very disappointed. Like, we don't even have a grocery store, and I was excited to see Whataburger, and then I tried it, and I was like, you're missing something. Thank you for the biddies. Stop spending money on me in this channel. Knock it off. We're not going to start this shit again. We're wrapping up. Should probably get out of here before the ads start anyway, eh? Unless anybody has any other questions. The one in Vegas, well, the one I went to in Vegas, I think there's only one. I don't know. It's not that bad. It's still not the same. I mean, you know, I've been to some Whataburgers. I went to the very first Whataburger ever. The one down in Corpus. And then the one in Abilene. And then the ones in Dallas. You're just here for the streamer and working on posting clips? Alright. Calm down. Calm down. Well, good. You have a whole week to think of them. We'll be back on Sunday, of course. There's nothing calm about you. Girl, go to my room. Hang your head off the bed. I'll be in a minute to deal with you. Yeah, I'll read out and you'll be like, ah, that was the one. Yeah. And that's cool. Write them down and you can ask them next week. Or, okay. Or you can just go in the Discord into the help section and ask them then. You know, you don't have to wait for Tavern Talk. We got some pretty smart people in there. Smoking Barrels is in there. I guess Fi. Yeah. But yeah. All right, Twitch, say goodbye to YouTube. Thank you for the entertainment of being vegan. You notice how the vegans could only type like 4 words at a time? Do you think it's because they get too tired from not having any fucking meat in their system? They're just like, they wear down. And they're like, hold on, I gotta rebuild my energy so I can type another 4 words. Just curious. All right. Anyway, bye YouTube. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the questions. We'll see you next week. Until then, love, peace.